Setting up a lead capture page can actually be really simple and free. So you don't need to have a service, a third-party service that you have to pay monthly to collect your contacts. Now, the positive of Google is that you can house a lot of training documents and folders for all of your team, as well as create sign-up pages easy. Now, the negative, though, is that these sign-up pages are not an opt-in. So yes, you are going to capture someone's information, but you formally are not legally getting them to opt in on a form. So that is something to consider. But here's a quick, easy way to collect people's contact information, their emails, and any other questions that you want from someone. So say, for instance, if you are looking to get people interested in doing a challenge group with you, have them fill this link out and ask some questions that might be relative to them. All you're going to do is, of course, set up an account on Google, and you'll go to drive.google.com. Click right here where it says new, and as you can see here, there's different options of what you can create. So for what we're wanting to do, we're going to click on Google Forms, and when you open up a Google form, it comes up and it's bare. You can, of course, make this be different patterns if you want. Up here at the top it says change the theme, and you can actually see it, but it's off screen. There's different choices over here on the right. So I don't have that showing on your screen, but if you were to choose one, like for instance, I'm just clicking so you can see the different ones that are coming up. But these are the different screens that you can go ahead and make different ones. Okay, so this one, say for my challenge group, I want to get people in to be able to put in some of those. So now I'm going to, of course, title my form, and I can make my title form be anything that I want it to be, of course, but this is something that they're going to be seeing, so you want to make sure that this is not anything that's private to you. So challenge group information, something like that. You always want to keep it kind of generalized so you'd have more people want to fill out the questionnaire so you can capture more of the emails from them. So all you want to do, of course, is start with whatever you want it to be. Personally, I would totally suggest, don't forget, ask them their name, because that, of course, is going to be something that you want to make sure that you get. One time I put up a form and I totally forgot to put name and email on it, and I started capturing responses and had no way to know who it was from. So down here, of course, you could say what kind of question type it is, and if it's simply their name, just choose text, and of course they're going to be able to type in their name. So you just go down here to the next button that says add item, and you click on add item, and then again, just put in whatever one you want. Now make sure, again, I'm going to leave it as text, but if you really want to make sure that they're doing that in your form, you have to click required question, and you hit done. So for instance, you see now here on email, it has an asterisk next to it. That means that that is required. So I'm going to require that also on my name as well. Now, you, of course, just go through and again, hit another add item. And for your challenge groups, of course, you ask them whatever questions that you want. Let's say, for instance, I might ask, what is your goal for being a part of this challenge group? All right, so that might be it. So now I can't keep it as a simple text answer. I might need to make it longer, say if they want to fill in the blank, or I can actually just make this kind of check boxes. Say, for instance, I want it to be check boxes, and that could be lose weight, gain muscle, figure out how and what to eat, accountability. So for instance, these are my choices here, and I put whatever. So now when the person's, of course, going to be clicking on that, they can actually choose all of the ones that relate to it. Another question I might ask is, are you a Beachbody Coach? Because you're going to get a lot of people that want to be working with you that are already currently coaches. So I might want this to be a yes, no answer. So what I would choose here is multiple choice, and I would say yes, no, and then I might actually add, what is a coach? Or let's see, maybe like more information for coaching. I would like more info on coaching. All right, so maybe that's it. All right, and again, I might put it as a required question. So basically, and then I'll do another one. Just one more I'll show you for an example, and you can, of course, go ahead and do whatever you want. And then the next one might be, what do you do for your workouts now? I'll keep that an open paragraph, or I can choose different ones, whatever. So basically that's all you're going to do to create your form, and you're of course going to come down here and basically allow the responders to be able to edit their responses if you want. You can have them click down at the bottom, or you could basically just keep it as is, and then you'll send the form. So over here you can click up at the top where it says view the form live, and if I'm looking at this live, this is what they would see. I'd be like, I don't really like how that looks. What I might do is actually go and edit out that form. So I might want to make it different and change my theme. I don't like those knives and forks. What am I going to choose? Maybe I will just go ahead and choose, as I scroll down here, maybe this colorful one. We'll do the watercolor one, whatever. So now that this form is good, what you're going to do is actually go and send the form. At the top right, you can't see it because it's cut off on my screen, but there's a little blue button that says send form. And of course this is what it would look like. But when you send the form, you are going to be able to then get this link. So if I click on that button that says send form, I now have clicked this link, and if I want it to be shorter, I just click on short, and now it's shorter here so it doesn't look as long. You can embed this on your blog if you've got a blog. Here's the HTML code for the blog. But now you can go ahead and put it in your Facebook post and have people fill it out and sign it up, and now they can go ahead and be able to sign up with you, and you be able to check back in with them frequently to move them into your challenge groups.